Hi everyone, welcome to Practising Violin with Jennifer Clift. In this video I'm going to go through the scales required at Grade 2 of the Royal Schools of Music syllabus. First I'm going to explain each scale, its characteristics, where you need to put the fingers, and give you a few hints for memorising the scale. And then I will play through it twice at a slow tempo, at first separate bows and then slurred, so that you can play along with the video and really match your intonation and the rhythm until you get to know them really profoundly. At the end of the video I will play through all 7 scales, one after the other, at exam tempo. So C major 1 octave has no sharps or flats. We start the 3rd finger on G, and the top note is a low 2 on A, and thinking all the way through that we're using a low 2, so the 2nd finger close to the 1st finger, as you can see from the chart here. So the 1st and 2nd are close together. A word about the rhythm before I put the metronome on. I like to use the long tonic rhythm, so I would be 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, because I like the tonic or the keynote of the scale to coincide with the first beat of the bar with a long note. As you can see from me doing it in the air, there is some bow division involved here. So we have a whole bow for the first note, then in the point, and then back to the heel, and more in the lower half of the bow until we finish with a long down bow. When we're slurring, we won't have that bow division. We're basically 1, 2 and 3 and 4. So each pulse has 1 bow, and then we finish again on a long down bow. For C major, the first note is that 3 on G, which I can find quietly. And then I'm thinking low 2s all the way through. So we're going 0 on D, a normal 1, low 2, right next to 1. Stretch out 3, A, B natural, and a C natural, low 2. And come down. Here I stretch out 3, I don't place 2, because now I'm walking backwards for that F natural. And finish with the C natural. 1, 2, 3, 4. F major 1 octave, the key signature is 1 flat. We start with a low 2 on D, the top note is a low 1 on E, so pulling that finger back close to the end of the fingerboard, as you can see from the chart. For F major, we start on that low 2 on the D string, and then we're going to think low 1s all the way. And we make the low 1s by just pulling back the finger, not doing a shift, just using that rolling back with the finger. So F natural, a tone to the G, A, using the open string. Now for the B flat, pull back, a tone to the C natural, to the D, E string, and then an F natural, so close to the end of the fingerboard. And down we go. Just place 3, opening the hand as you do so. Step backwards for the C natural, and backwards again for the B flat. A, again open the hand for that G, and stepping backwards for a low 2, the F natural. 3, 4. And slurred. And G harmonic minor, 1 octave. This has 2 flats in the key signature, B flat and E flat. We start on G, the open string. The top note is G on the D string, 3rd finger. It sounds sad, and we have the augmented second between the low 1 and the high 2 on the D string. For G harmonic minor, I find it useful to concentrate on each string. So first the G, I'm going to be thinking this minor 3rd, so a B flat, to make the minor sound. A natural, B flat, close to 1. And then stretch out for the 3. So we go back down there. And you hear the sad minor sound. On the other string, on the D string, we have the augmented second. So we have the D. We pull back with our finger for the E flat. And then stretch right forward for the F sharp. So we have a tone and a half there, or 3 semitones. And then a 3rd finger next to it. That's our high G, and we come back down. And then to complete. But each string has a separate function here. 3, 4. Slurred. D harmonic minor, 1 octave. The key signature here is 1 flat, a B flat. We start on D on the open string, and our top note is 3 on A, a high D. And this scale, because it's minor, it sounds sad. And we have the augmented second between B flat and C sharp. As you can see from the finger pattern here, there's a big stretch between 1 and 2. Working at it the same way. Now we start on the D string, so 0, a normal 1, minor 3rd, so the F natural right next to the 1. Stretch for the 3. That's your minor. That's to make it sound like a minor scale. And then on the A string we have the augmented second, also between the 1st finger and the 2nd finger. A, B flat, C sharp, big stretch there, and D. Slurred. Just one word about the bow. I've got 2 distinct levels. So I'm on either the D string level or the A string level. And I hold that level right until I change. G major 2 octave scale. The key signature here is 1 sharp. We start on 0 on G, on the open string. We go through 2 octaves, the top note is a low 2, G natural, on E. Think about high 2s on the G and D, so the second finger is close to 3, and low 2s on A and E, so 1 and 2 are close here. G major 2 octaves, here I'm thinking bottom 2 strings, so G and D, second finger high. So the second and the third finger are close. And top 2 strings, A and E, second finger low, so close to the first finger. So I start G, A, B natural, so high 2, C, D, E, F sharp, and G. Now I go on with A, B. Remember now that we're using a low 2, so C natural and a D, E, F sharp, and G. And we're at the top of our scale, so now we come down, F sharp. Here I would stretch out and place only the third finger. That avoids doing that. Now we step backwards with the finger. Careful, we place the first finger right next to the 2, right behind it. And a G. And now place 2 and 3 together as if they were stuck together with a little rubber band. F sharp, E, D. And the same here, high 2. Careful that 1 doesn't come up and be out of tune. Keep it back. So we're placing it as a real A natural. 3, 4. High 2s there. And low 2. Back to the heel for the slurs. For A major, 2 octaves, we have 3 sharps in the key signature, F sharp, C sharp and G sharp. We start now 1 finger on the G string, which is your A. The middle octave is A on the open string and the top note is 3 on the E string. And here you have to be aware of high 3s on G and D to make the C sharp and the G sharp, and normal 3s on A and E to make the D and the A. Think of the 3 as being the variable finger. So on the bottom 2 strings we have third finger high. So there's a tone between the first and second and another tone between 2 and 3, and the same on the D string. And then on the A and E strings, just a normal finger pattern, 2 and 3 close. So we have A, B natural, stretch your finger out, aim for that note, C sharp, D, same pattern, so keep that hand open, F sharp, G sharp, A, and now 1, 2, 3, close to 2, and then we hit our top A and we come on down. Coming down exactly as we went up, now we stretch out, so really open the hand for that G sharp, stepping backwards for the F sharp, and backwards again for the E natural. Careful, all those tones. And then same thing on the G string. C sharp, B, and stay on A. Careful you don't go on down to the G, alright? We're in A major. To finish. 3, 4. Get ready for the slurred bowing. B flat major 2 octaves. The key signature here is 2 flats, B flat and E flat. We start with the low 2 on G, as you can see in the chart, and the top note is low 4 on E. And all the way through we're thinking about low 1s, so the first finger moves back close to the end of the fingerboard, and low 4s, the 4th finger used on A and E next to 3. Octaves. This is a great one for preparing what I call the first finger pattern. So we're going to look first at the top octave, which starts on that B flat, a low 1 on the A string, and then we have a space till 2 and a space till 3, and then the 4 is close to the 3. So we have B flat, C natural, D and E flat. And this pattern comes in many scales. Any scale that starts on the first finger, you can use this pattern. Now we transfer all the same pattern to the adjacent string. So on the E string, low 1, a low 2, a 3 spread out, and that 4th finger, which goes down comfortably because it's next to the 3rd finger. And the bottom octave, we start on a low 2 on G, so I would play to set it up a B flat, sorry, and then a tone to that C. Use the D string, stretch backwards for your E flat, then your F natural, G, A, and a B flat. And then you carry on with that first finger pattern as I've explained. 4. So there you have all the scales. Now we're going to do a playthrough at exam tempo of all the scales, separate and then slurred, so that you can be playing along them, hopefully by memory at this stage, and so you're really well prepared for the exam. C major. 1, 2, 3, 4. G harmonic minor. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now D harmonic minor. 1, 2, 3, 4. G major, 2 octaves. 1, 2, 3, 4. A major, 2 octaves. 1, 2, 3, 4. B flat major, 2 octaves. 1, 2, 3, 4. I hope you find this video helpful for your exam preparation. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them down below. And check out my channel, there are some videos of some of the pieces from the Grade 2 syllabus as well. You can follow me on Facebook and Twitter and at my website jenniferclift.com. Thanks for watching and all the best in your exam.